Hey guys, it's Race. So, I already made a video that I was going to do a live today. I didn't say what time it was, so, you know, because of that, I could have done it anytime really during the afternoon or evening, just not too late in the evening though. So, yeah, got 5 cars from the local Walmart store. And these two are brand new models. The Tesla Model Y and the 2022 Renault Megane, however you pronounce that car's full name. Again, that's a French word, so I'm not really the best at speaking French, so I just give it my best try. So yeah, these 3 are pretty much just recolors because all of these cars have been released before from Matchbox. So yeah, but they're still, new because they're the newest colors of those cars. So yeah, that's pretty much. So yeah, these are just the recolored ones, and then these are 2 new models. These 2 are from Mix 5. In fact, every single car that I'm showing is from 2022 Matchbox Mix 5. So my local Walmart store is only 1 case away from the Super Chase Porsche 911 GT3 RS Black Super Chase case. So yeah, depending on what happens there next, I may or may not end up seeing the Super Chase case mixed next soon. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So if that does happen, I'm really going to be trying to find that chase. Unfortunately, at this rate, I feel like I probably missed out on the Ford Bronco Super Chase, but who knows? Maybe I'll find it someday. I'm actually going to start with these ones to open first. Skylark convertible. There's the Buick. Headlight details, but no taillight details, but it's in a nice black color. Next up is the Mazda 3 in like a silver gray color. And I just noticed something that 3 of these cars I will be opening have something at the top right corner which says Matchbox Adventures World Tour. I'm not even sure what that means, but here's the Mazda anyway. It does have taillight and headlight details, so that's good. Now I do actually have the first color version of this in red. This is only the second color that they've made for this car so far. Now, Mix 6 is going to have a lot of really great cars, but unfortunately, I won't be able to, open those, obviously, because those aren't at that store just yet. And then next up is the Honda E in blue. Saving the newer cars to open up late, well, kind of at the, last part of the cars that I'm opening out of the 5. So here's the Honda E in blue for its newest recolor. I want to say the first color of this was white, if I'm not mistaken. Headlight and taillight details for this one. Alright, time to open the new cars. First up with the Tesla Model Y. And I actually just bought the Matchbox Tesla Model X like about 2 or Well, actually, no, a little bit over 5 days ago. Now that I think about it. Come on. Don't know why some of these want to take longer to open, but here's the Tesla Model Y from Matchbox. This one does have headlight and taillight details for the Matchbox Tesla Model Y. There's the taillight details. Side view. View of it from the front with the headlight details and the hood. Now this one probably won't have gas caps, and if it does, they're just for the battery, because Tesla cars are all electric. But the Model X didn't really have any gas cap things either. It just had some thing like kind of there above the left and right front wheels thing. Last up is the Renault Megane. Now this is Matchbox's newest Renault car. Actually, they've made in a very long time, and I gotta say it's really nice. You know, for the Matchbox Tesla, this one, I'm not quite sure if it's a electric plug-in or not, but for the real-life cars, for the Tesla ones, you do have to plug those into a charging station. Here's the Renault, and this one does have headlight and taillight details. There's the taillight details and the rear view of the car with the view of the back in the trunk kind of area. There's a side view of it. There's the front view of it with the hood and the headlight details and the Renault badge. Hey, Tony's Diecast Customs. You just missed the unboxing part, but these are all the 5 cars that I just opened. Oh, thanks. So yeah, these were the 5 cars I just opened. That's fine. Unfortunately, I was not able to find the Ford Lightning, the Matchbox Ford Lightning one, the silver truck that's all electric from Ford, and apparently that truck in real life actually has enough power to power an actual house, like if the house runs out of electricity or whatever. Or something. I'm not quite sure what the full details are, but I do know that that truck has got enough electric, some special thing that yeah, I'm not quite sure what the special, like what the exact details are with that truck, but I do know is that the truck has enough power from the battery or whatever it is that it can power your actual house. Like if something happens to your house or whatever, I'm not sure what the full details are, but yeah. Now this Renault, I'm not quite sure if it's gas or electric, but I found the gas cap for it. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's right there. It's right there for the gas cap for that Renault. Yep, there's the gas cap for the Buick. Yeah, that's what it is, I believe. You can use it as a generator kind of thing to power your house. And there's the gas cup for the monster right there. So yeah, I did mention that I may or may not have time for a questions and answer thing about cars, anything cars really. After this is done. Not quite sure what you mean by I could have used one last night, Rat Black's Diecast. I'm doing fine. Well, I did say there may or may not be a questions and answers thing, so yeah. Although I might have a few minutes for a Q&A about cars, anything cars related, diecast cars, video game cars, real life cars. Oh well, that's sad to hear. So yeah, if there's any questions about video game cars, real life cars, diecast cars, please do ask. So actually, I don't do any peg hunting videos anymore. I'm not really wanting to go into details of why, but all the cars I end up finding are at my local Walmart and Target stores, or King Super stores. Um, if you hear me mention Colorado Diecast, that store is out in Parker, which is about an hour to a little bit over an hour away from me, actually. So yeah. Yes, Mattel has officially stopped making the Hot Wheels ID cars. So if anyone has Hot Wheels ID cars, um, I'm not a reseller, but if people, want to resell, that's totally their choice. But I'm not a reseller kind of person, so yeah. But if people do have ID cars, those are worth a lot of money. In fact, I can show you one right now that I still have with me to this very day. Where is it? So this is actually an very special ID. This is called a Chase ID. I was very lucky enough to ever find only one from the local Walmart store where I got these 5 cars back here. This is a Chase ID. The reason why it's called a Chase ID compared to a box ID is because it's pretty much in the same card design as a Hot Wheels mainline car. So yeah. I actually have quite a lot of ID cars. Sadly, I've opened all of mine because I raced them with the ID track system. So yeah. But unfortunately, this one's not for sale, not for trade. So yeah. Just like Derek from Honest Diecast would say, for certain cars from his collection, he would say it's not for sale, not for trade kind of thing. And that's what this one is for me because it's the only Chase ID I have, and I kind of can't really replace it because I mean, yes, Colorado Diecast out in Parker does have Chase IDs there for sale, but they don't have that one there as far as I'm aware. They do also have box IDs there, surprisingly, but I still happen to have a lot of ID cars, but that's the only one unopened, and there's a reason for that is because this one's actually worth more than those ones are because those are the box IDs for like I want to say $5 to $8 just for the one car, and that's kind of expensive. But depending on which box ID cars you have as of today, those are worth a lot of money. The Bugatti Chiron and McLaren Senna and the Falcon Mustang box ID cars are worth more than $40 today on Amazon and eBay. And for all three of those IDs together on like Amazon or eBay, you're gonna spend over $100 easily just to get all three of them for your collection. So yeah. In fact, I never even found the Bugatti Chiron blue box ID car ever, or that Falcon Mustang, or the McLaren Senna one, unfortunately. So yeah. There was an ID card that I really wanted to get, but I think this would be one everyone's after. It's the Skyline GTR R34 Fast and Furious one, which I believe is the Paul Walker one or whatever. I'm not really quite sure who drove that Skyline GTR R34 in the silver and blue paint job, but that was actually one of the last box ID mixes that they actually made from, I want to say, sometime last year. So yeah, Hot Wheels ID cars pretty much completely stopped in, I want to say, sometime in 2021. I'm not quite sure what month in 2021, but they've just completely stopped making them as of sometime last year. So yeah. Now, I don't know if people want to see this, but I don't show it too often. But if anyone wants to, I do actually have a unicorn case with me that I can show if people want to see it. So yeah, if anyone wants to see my unicorn case, just let me know. Not really sure what you mean by. All right, let's do it. I don't have a black skyline, unfortunately. No, I don't have that black skyline chase. Because all of my stores have never gotten So this is my unicorn case that I have. The N-Case Batmobile Treasure Hunt, the 49 Ford F1 Super, and the Charger Chase ID. And pretty much ever since Hot Wheels stopped making ID cars, all the ID cars, box and chase ones, are pretty much crazy expensive. So yeah. Yeah, one of them walking by every so often. So yeah, this is my unicorn case. This unicorn case is not for sale and not for trade, unfortunately. Thanks, Rat Diecast. Zelda Diecast Racing. So, for that pickup truck I just showed, do you have the regular one or the Super? Because the one I just showed is the Super, actually. I don't have the Cyberpunk Porsche, unfortunately. I haven't been able to find any new Hot Wheels premium cars at all in my area. Oh wow. Cool. Yeah, In fact, in terms of premiums, I've pretty much opened almost all of those so far. Now, this may seem a little bit bizarre of what I'm going to say next, but probably not really. I don't have the RLC cars. I have signed up for the Mattel membership thing so I can buy RLC cars. I was trying to buy the black truck one, but apparently it's sold out when either me or one of my parents was trying to get it for me, so I missed that one, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just going to make one thing clear. Pretty much all of my collection is not for sale or not for trade. So yeah, I do apologize for saying that, but I have to say it anyways, pretty much. Oh yeah, I do actually have over 300 subscribers. Well, and actually, these cars back here that you know, weren't supposed to be shown in the live, but these are mini GT cars, and they're expensive. In fact, these are you could easily buy about 10 to 30 Hot Wheels cars just for the price of some of these mini GT cars, because some of these mini GT cars are like, I want to say, like $11.99 to $35.99 plus tax. Zelda Diecast Racing, yes, I did. These were the cars I found recently. Matchbox Tesla Model Y. I'm just showing these cars again because Zelda Diecast Racing wants to see them. So, yeah, that's why I'm showing them. Renault Megane is another one I got. So these are two new castings from Mix 5 Matchbox cars from this year Zelda Diecast Racing. So, yeah. Hot rods wheels, that's fine. Here's another new car Zelda Diecast Racing, but it's not a new casting. This is just a recolor of the Honda E. I actually have the Matchbox Tesla Model X and Y. I did notice something that the Model X had some like weird, a little bit different underbody thing. I'm not quite sure why, but that's their choice, I guess. So yeah, here's a Buick Skylark convertible Zelda Diecast Racing. Recolor in black. The first one was in like a gray blue looking color. And then the other new car from today is the Mazda 3 in its newest recolor, like a silver gray color. Oh, thanks, Tony. Diecast Customs. So yeah, to be honest, as soon as I actually left my house today, I'm thinking there's going to be absolutely nothing worth getting at my local Walmart store, and surprisingly, sure enough, I find 5 cars worth getting: 2 brand new castings and 3 recolors, all from the same mix. I'm feeling really well today, actually. So yeah. Does anyone want to see my Hako Super? The KK Super from this year? All right, I'll be back with it. Card is a little cracked, but that's how I found it. So yeah, here it is. The Hako Super from this year. The gold flame is under there, so you can see that. So yeah, thanks. Like I'm going to mention, this one is this super is not for sale, not for trade. So yeah. Does anyone want to see my Corvette Super Chases from Matchbox from Mix 6 last year? So the thing I was going to mention before I show those Matchbox Super Chases, if anyone wants to see them, is they're making an O'Reilly's Auto Parts store not too far from my house, actually, which is great because guess what? O'Reilly's Auto Parts has M2 Machines exclusive cars and Matchbox Convoys and Hot Wheels Premiums and also Hot Wheels Matchbox Basic cars. So because of that, you may have a chance of finding a Matchbox Super Chase or a Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt there. Or possibly, if you're really lucky, an M2 Machines 750 Chase or a raw chase from M2 Machines. So yeah, I'm really excited that they're making an O'Reilly's Auto Parts store not too far from us. Here's the Super Chases, and yes, it's actually two of them. I found both on the same day last year. So yeah, there they are. And again, these two are not for sale, not for trade. Although, to be honest, I keep pondering what I should do with the second one that I have. I don't know if I want to open it or do something else, but my question is, what else would I do with it? Because I don't really have a way of giving stuff to people. So yeah, I don't want to open it. That'll just depreciate the value of the car. Because these are actually worth a decent amount of money now, since they don't re-release old Super Chases anymore. Because Walmart, Target, King Supers, all of those stores, even Safeway, Albertsons, are pretty much going to be on newer cases at this rate. So these won't even be sold at any stores really. And to be honest, I don't really do custom cars. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. I don't do custom cars. That's the only thing I don't ever do is custom cars. Oh, that's right. I do actually have a custom car from Hot Wheels giveaway. Yes, I do collect green light green machines, and I actually happen to have one of those in my collection, along with a NASCAR chase from the special store out in Parker. If anyone wants to see both of those, just let me know. All right, I'll be back. So, these are both not for sale, not for trade. Here's the green machine. You can tell based off the green underbody that it's a green machine. And along with the green wheel rim paint job, because the regular wheel rim paint job was like, I believe, gray or black or silver. So there's the green machine one. This one's actually going to be pretty hard to find now. I'm not even sure how much this thing is worth, but I'm not going to sell it. So yeah, this is my only NASCAR liquid color chase piece. This one is definitely not for sale or trade because this one was purchased at the special store in Parker. So yeah, they wanted $40 for this. I ended up telling them it was my first ever NASCAR chase. They were nice enough to give me $10 off the actual price. So yeah. I do have a lot of cars in my collection. I know I have well over 400 cars in my collection. Here's the NASCAR Liquid Chase. I do actually have the regular version, but just not with me right now to compare both of them. But yeah, this is my only NASCAR Liquid Color Chase. And to be honest, out of all the chases that I've seen from NASCAR, this is actually the only one I even cared about having in my collection. Because it's like teal blue color, and I kind of like cars in that color. So yeah. It would be nice if I could find a NASCAR chase, at a Walmart or Target store, because that would be really cool. Thanks. Well, I do have to get going soon because I am about to have I have heard of blue machines. My local Walmart store just got a Kings of Crunch green light restock a few days ago. I tried looking for that State Trooper Just Trucks blue machine one. I couldn't find it unfortunately. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer. In fact, every time I look at M2 and other premium things, it's pretty much empty at every single store I go to, or like all the good cars are gone. In fact, even the newest Johnny Lightning 2 packs that just got um you know put out my store a few days ago, the import Heat GT Japan ones with the Advan liveries, those are gone already. And those are, I want to say, like about 12, close to $12 before tax, and then with tax added, they're like $13 to $15 just for the 1 2 pack. So yeah, but unfortunately, I do have to get going soon because I'm gonna have dinner soon actually. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here, but I do have to go now. Bye everyone. Thanks for being here, and I will see you next time in my next cars or video game video or live stream. And also have a great rest of your week and weekend, everyone, and keep on hunting because you'll never know what you will find at your stores, whether they're Walmart, Target, King Supers, or for people outside of USA, Toys R Us, because they actually have Toys R Us in Canada. So yeah. And also check your auto parts stores, AutoZone and O'Reilly's and GameStop. Check those stores because they all sell Hot Wheels and other diecast cars there too. Well, mostly Hot Wheels or Matchbox. GameStop is just Hot Wheels. O'Reilly's and AutoZone sell Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, along with O'Reilly's also has Hot Wheels monster trucks that are exclusive to their store, along with the M2 machines too. And Hobby Lobby also has Hobby Lobby exclusive cars too, actually. So yeah, Hobby Lobby's another store to check for like special cars besides Hot Wheels or Matchbox. Basically, Hobby Lobby has like a lot of premium stuff, but they don't have premium Hot Wheels or Matchbox stuff there. So yeah. And then for people like outside of USA, like in Europe, I don't really know what stores to check there because if you live like in Europe, Diecast Dude and those other channels, for those people who live in Europe, just watch their channels for cars. Oh, and also Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. Those are also places for Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars to be found. Dollarama, yeah, that's another one for Canadian collectors. For USA collectors, we will be getting Toys R Us, but not in the form of an actual Toys R Us store. What it's going to be is Macy's in the big shopping malls will have a toy section in there, and that's pretty much what they're doing to bring Toys R Us back into the malls in USA. Some other states may actually get a full-on Toys R Us store, but where I live, it's probably just going to be a toy section in a Macy's store, not an actual Toys R Us giant store kind of thing. So yeah, Five Below. Surprisingly, not every single Five Below will get Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars because the closest one to me, I can't even really walk there. So yeah, and the first time I went there, there was no Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars there whatsoever. So yeah, and based off that, I don't really feel like I need to check there, to be honest. Well, I really do have to get going. So yeah, that's the official end of the live. I'll let you know what my next video or live will be, but I do have to go. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, everyone. And if other channels find something cool, just put it on YouTube because I watch other diecast car channels too. That's a good idea. Well, bye everyone. Thanks for being here.